What up, guys? Powerbang here, bringing you an Electric 8s video. This one's going to have a bit of a hog focus, and this is also a war that is currently in progress. You guys probably saw the war recap that's coming out on the Death Angels, War Recap 34, I believe. And unfortunately, I have to go on vacation before the end of this war is going to be done, so I'm recording what I can while I can. But the good thing is, for the Town Hall 8s, you're not going to miss much. All of their Town Hall 8s and everything else at the bottom here have been 3-starred already. So what I want to do is kind of focus on some of the hog attacks. I know some of you guys have been wanting to see, you know, kind of how to hog at Town Hall 8. So we're going to go ahead and look at that. And then I do want to throw in one for variety at the end. I'll throw in a DragLoon. But let's go ahead and look at some of the different ways that you can execute a hog attack at Town Hall 8. Look at Great Gatsby here coming in on number 28. First thing that's going to happen is a simple barbarian or two is going to get the clan castle emptied. Very, very efficient. 2 troop space used to empty the entire clan castles. It looks like, what, 6 wizards come out and an archer. He's going to go ahead, drop a few barch for distraction, and then drop some wizards from around the side of them. Very, very nicely clean them up. That's the way to do it. And Barb King comes in, and his job is to tank for those wizards. Now, at this point, he's going to go ahead and Asian wall around the entire base here. And essentially what this is, with a line deployment like that, is almost a surgical hog. He's essentially getting 4 or 5 hogs in, and then he even saves some backside hogs there for some of the defenses. He's got his hogs splitting up, but they do group up on the air sweeper up there. You know, heal spells come down, cover all the giant bomb locations. He loses almost no hogs. The last giant bomb gets tripped here by the tail end hogs. Everything's standing in heals and heals up to full. We're into cleanup at this point. So really good job with the lure. Awesome job with that that clan castle kill. Grouping them up with Barch and then dropping a few wizards surrounding them, using those Barch troops as a distraction. So nice job, Gatsby. Awesome raid. Looks like we're going to be checking out another one of your raids actually here in just a second. We're going to look at number 30. Right after the 42 hogs take out that last builder hut, we're going to look at number 30. And as soon as we can get out of the clouds here, perfect. Look at number 30 on also the Great Gatsby, taking him on. So this is kind of a cool attack for hogs. He's going to go ahead, send in, it looks like 1 hog. He's trying to get that giant bomb tripped up there between the 2 defenses. You know, kind of obvious spots. They're between 2 defenses. It's a single opening. Every other opening is not between defense. So sends the hogs into check. Sure enough, giant bombs in all of them. He's going to go ahead and send a giant as a distraction. Some wizards behind. Gets the cleanup done. And then check out that wall. Comes in, no bombs to worry about, a few hogs sprinkled onto each defense, and then some hogs in there from the clan castle as well. Some level 5 bad boys with the orange mohawks. So drops in some heals. And guys, the Asian wall is not required. It's not a it's just another deployment method. I mean, you could drop, you know, 2-finger drop here, you could drop surgical hogs. All of it works. I mean, the thing that you want to do is eliminate as much from the beginning. You know, before your raid starts, you want to eliminate as much threat to your hogs as possible. I mean, the only thing that is going to damage your hogs are the clan castle troops and giant bombs. Other than that, if you keep them healed up, there's nothing that can kill them. So keep the hogs healed. You know, they just rip through everything. There's a ton left at the end of the raid. Go ahead, move through cleanup. Awesome raid once again, man. 6-star war for you. Excellent job. You know, vulnerable bases to hogs, though. This has been, I wish we could, you know, choose a little bit harder bases, but it is what it is. All right, the next one is going to be Huckles, I believe, on number 31. All right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get this one fired up. Things running a little bit slow tonight for whatever reason. I'm just stuck on the clouds longer than I normally am. So he's got this huge void space area, thinks there's probably a giant bomb there, so he's going to try to kill a few buildings and then get in there to get that tripped. I don't think he gets it done, but he drops a few hogs in here. to each of these buildings, trying to collapse in, but that clan castle gets on him, 2-trip. He gets a skeleton trap, though, up front, and does not quite get anything tripped there. So, you know, no big deal. Gets the couple buildings down, gets the clan castle lure, and gets a skeleton trap, so it's a good trade. He's going to go ahead and drop the barbarian here, walk these guys out. It looks like he's going to go ahead and try the bunch-up method and use the wizard kill here. So at this point, you know, the wizards are grouped up enough. You can probably drop a couple barch and then some wizards surrounding them. See, at this point, you should already have wizards on the field, and you need to drop them, you know, close to where they're going to target and take them out. So a little sloppy on the CC kill, but nevertheless gets it done. In come the Hogs, and he's going to send in kind of a few to each of the defenses here, and then drop in the 2-finger drop from the top. And notice how he pathed them in to stay away from the spot that he thinks there's a giant bomb. And then he's just going to drop some heal spells there, so his Hogs are standing in heals as soon as they need them. And he's got one left for the backside here. He does trip 2 giant bombs there, and you know, his Hogs are basically unfazed because they're standing in heal spells the entire time. The last one goes down. It's covering all of the remaining defenses. He's got Hogs in the clan castle that it looks like he forgot to drop. Obviously not needed, but hey, we'll take them for cleanup. So these level 5 beasts could have been used more efficiently, smashing through the defenses of the base. But, you know, we obviously didn't need the help, probably didn't need to drop the 3rd spell, probably didn't need to drop the clan castle, but it was just a good job with the deployment, kind of avoiding that risky spot there where he suspected the bomb to be. So, nice raid, Huckles. All right, we'll do one more hog raid here, and then we'll switch over and look at some DragLoon action for one of our lower Town Hall 8s. All right, this is an attack by Cope. Cope on number 32 here. All right, 36 Hogs, bringing quite the wad of Hogs, and what he's going to do is try to trip. It looked like a double giant bomb position there, but he does find a Tesla. So that's good news, but bad news at the same time, because he could have easily tripped 2 giant bombs here. Instead, he just gets 1 along with the Tesla. Does get the full lure, though, and a bomb with those Hogs. So that was very well, troops well spent. He's going to go ahead, drop the traditional kill squad there with the Barch troops as distraction. Witches and Wizards to take out that witch quickly. Good job keeping her from... keep spawning those skeletons. Very efficient on the clan castle kill. Gets both skeleton traps right up front, so his troops should key onto them. 2-finger drop on the Hogs. Great drop. You're going to trip some bombs here. It looks like in the core there's 1, and here's a second. Heals are going to come down. A little bit slow on the right side heal there. Could have been down a little bit sooner to keep those Hogs up. But he's got the main force there working the way down the left side of the base. And, you know, there's 3 cannons, 2 archer towers left, and a low-level Tesla. And just, you know, flat out too many Hogs. There's no way that all those defenses are going to be able to take out this many Hogs after they've made it through the heal spell. So a couple, you know, go fly into a string trap. No big deal. Last defense is going down now. We're into cleanup. But notice how he's, you know, deployed his Hogs from the side of the kill squad. He's kept them all alive. He's got, what 3-4 wizards left, a couple witches, and those skeletons are doing some serious damage, you know, taking apart the rest of his base. So, awesome job, Cope. Way to get the 3-star, man. It's nice to see the Town Hall 8s on track, you know, knocking out all these bases without much help from the Town Hall 9s. So, good job, guys. Way to be self-sufficient. We certainly appreciate that, as it gives us more opportunities to clean up those higher bases. All right, so one more attack here. We're going to take a look at Champ. Champ throwing down the DragLoon. He's going to come in from the top left side of his base, create a little bit of funnel on those barracks there, the gold mine on the top side, and then basically he's just going to throw down a wall of drags. And then notice how the air defenses are in the core, kind of all clumped up together. As soon as the drags kind of work their way in and are going to pick up aggro, the goal is to, you know, have those loons on the way and to have them take out the air defenses in the core. So the drags are shooting. Honestly, he should have his balloons already on his way. A little bit slow on the deployment here. You know, see they're taking quite a beating. He actually loses a drag. The balloons are still not on the way. And finally, they're on their way in. One air defense goes down from the dragons. He's going to lose a second dragon here to that air defense in the core. But when his loons finally do get to the party, even though they're late, check out the damage they do. So there's a Tesla that goes down, an air defense that goes down, another Tesla that goes down, another air defense is about to go down. And, you know, they've kind of surpassed the drags at this point. Drags are doing their thing. Now there's only 2 archer towers and a Tesla left. Just loons are wrecking stuff. So get those in a little bit sooner. You'll preserve more of your dragons, which is more help with cleanup and a little bit less risk to your raid. Awesome job though, champ. Way to pick up the 3-star here. DragLoon is solid, you know. And notice his base, guys. This is Chief Pat's kind of wall design, and it's kind of funny to see that at Town Hall 8. I haven't seen that before. So that's going to be it, guys, for the Town Hall 8 Electric 8s episode. Hopefully you guys have kind of seen some things with the Hogs that have clued you in on how to hit some of the bases that you're seeing in your clan wars with Hog Riders. I plan on putting out a guide here pretty soon on how to hog at Town Hall 8. There's a few things that might be a little bit different than, you know, doing it like the big boys do, as far as, you know, sending in golems to kill archer queens and that kind of thing. One less giant bomb to worry about, etc., etc. So we'll cover that in the future, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. Leave me a comment in the section below. We'd love to hear from you. For now, this is Powerbang, and I'm heading to vacation. Peace.